Good morning. Welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm Mark Bradberry. Why don't you grab a cup and join me this morning? Let's talk. Hey, I got to tell you, I have had a challenging sort of week. I've been trying to make some personal choices, personal decisions, and they're not big ones in the grand scheme of things, no, but they're important to me, right? You know, but it feels complicated and frustrating. I I don't know. I don't know. Wrestling with my own thoughts and my own emotions is not always a pleasant thing. I got to tell you. But I am fortunate to have some safe people in my life, some good friends who will very patiently listen to me and give me the kind of feedback that I need. And that always helps. Figuring out our direction and figuring out, the choices that we need to make can be hard in life. We've all faced it. We've all dealt with it. Things like, well, what should I do for a career? If you're just getting started out, or should I take this job? Or is this relationship right? Is this something that I should spend money on? What do I want to do this weekend? Should I call to make things right with this person? Listen, life is filled with risk. Oh, gosh. And we go, well, what if I make a wrong choice? What if it's not the right thing? What if I get hurt? What if I fail? What if I succeed? What if? What if? What if? Wow. I got to tell you, what if is a really powerful tool when you're dealing with significant choices and significant issues and you're trying to, think through things, particularly when they require a major investment or a major effort or there might be a very, very significant impact, But I got to tell you, it is an absolutely horrible place to be in your heart when you're stuck. You start wrestling with it. What if can just lock you up? What if can be a very powerful tool of the devil when fear gets hold of your heart and causes your feet to lock in place? What if? What if? What if? Well, we don't want to be faced with indecision or regret. I hate it. I frankly hate it. I tend to be a bit intuitive and analytical at the same time, so I'm very familiar with this type of a problem. It's not a fun place to be. I'll get some tough personal decision that I need to make and then agonize over it, unnecessarily. My friends will say, well, just take the steps necessary to get clarity, see if you can figure out and understand what it is that you're looking for. Well, that's great advice, right? But then other friends will say, well, look, don't worry over it. Just move forward. You don't have to know everything in order to live. So just go ahead. You don't have to have it figured out. Well, that's good advice too. The thing is, both of those ideas are biblical and both of them are wise. After all, Scripture says, ask, seek, and knock, and the door will be opened, right? God himself says, hey, call to me and I'll show you great and mighty things that you don't know. That's wonderful. Likewise, we're encouraged to have bold faith, to step out ahead even when we don't have all the answers. So which is better, clarity or faith? The answer is both. Sometimes enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? You may not have all of the information you'd like to have, but you may have all the information that you need to have. The problem is that we allow our emotions and our fear to get in the way. And, it blocks our wise understanding and it blocks us from taking action that we need to. That's the effect of fear and overthinking. I do that. But think of it this way. You're faced with 3 doors to choose from. What's behind door number 1, door number 2, and door number 3? Pick one and move forward. If you look inside yourself honestly and you discover fear holding you back, let me suggest a couple of things to ask yourself that might just help a little bit. First, Ask yourself, what is it that I'm really afraid of? And be honest. And then is it a reasonable and rational concern that you have that the average person might hold? Is there anything that you can realistically do about it? And if not, can you live with it? If you find yourself frozen in fear, I want you to do this. Keep in mind that there's nothing external holding you back. The only thing holding you back is you, what's in your head and what's in your heart. God didn't give you a spirit of fear. That comes from another source. God gives power and love and self-discipline. When enough is enough, take my advice. Move on and enjoy your coffee.